This is going to be one of the most raw takes you've seen all month. Elon Musk once said that when you're running a business, it's like chewing on glass and staring into a dark abyss. What he means is it's really hard. You're dealing with all of the immediate problems all the time because no one else is going to deal with them because you're running the company. And then staring into the abyss is because you're always looking into the face of failure. At any point, your business could fail. Now, I don't fear failure totally because I know with the skills I've learned and the faith I have and the competence I have that no matter how bad I fail, I could just start something new and crush it. I know that there's always something I can do instead to win. I don't question my ability to succeed, and it's not even a question anymore. It's just reality. I've programmed my mind and heart enough to just accept that as fact, that I will achieve abundance and success and wealth in my life. But when you've worked super hard on a business and you have days or months where you're kind of looking into the abyss, it can be really hard. It takes a lot out of you. It's like a child almost. And when you put so much faith and effort into something, to see it teetering on the very edge of failure, it's tough. It requires a lot of strength and resilience to be okay with that. 99% of people just go about and they just go to their jobs, their 9-to-5s. They think they're safe and secure. They take their paycheck and they go home and they watch Netflix and they spend time with their family and they do it all again. There's nights that I'm here in the office until 11 p.m. just working, just building the vision, making content. I know for certain that it's going to work out. In whatever shape or form that happens, I don't have any question that it's going to work out. That being said, it's still really hard. Starting a business, trying to be your own boss, create something of value from scratch. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. So many people want to be an entrepreneur because of the lure of it, because of the hype, the thrill, they think it's going to free them from having to work more. But the reality is that when you start your own thing, you're working more than any 9-to-5er or any salaried person. But if you have a big enough vision and if you believe enough in what you're doing and building, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like building. It feels like creating. And that's every single day for me. That's every moment of every day. I feel like I'm creating. I love providing value to clients. I love building services and deliveries that mean something to somebody. I love working with my team. I love being a leader and a shepherd to them. I love teaching them true principles and showing them how to govern themselves by true principles. No one records these moments in the entrepreneur's journey. No one talks about the nights where you're staring into the abyss and you're wondering if it's going to work out and you're on your last legs. Like, no one talks about that. But I think it's important for everyone to understand, whether you're owning a business, you're starting a business, you want to start a business, this is the reality of trying to build an empire. It's the reality of building a dream. It comes with a lot of opposition, a lot of uncertainty. You have to be able to tolerate the uncertainty and the opposition. Otherwise, you're going to give up when it's convenient and you're just going to go back to comfortable living. That's why almost everybody fails. True failure is not when your business goes under or when you run out of money or when you fail with a client. True failure is when you give up and you go back to comfortable living and you stop building your dream. That's actual failure. The necessary failures of building an empire are all of the hurdles you have to jump and the pits you have to fall into before you finally figure it out and it starts working. Every winner that you see online, everyone that has made a name for themselves and that looks like they're living the perfect life and they're super successful, has endured hundreds, if not thousands of nights like this. And I've already endured hundreds myself. So it's a pretty good batting average. I'm pacing well to line up with all of those people online that are absolutely crushing it. I live a really fulfilling life. I love every minute of the day. There's hard moments, but choosing to be the captain of my own life and the creator of my own story is the best decision I could have ever made. And the trials and the moments of opposition like this, where I'm staring into the abyss, they're actually edifying. They're enriching because it's showing the authenticity of the path I'm walking. It's showing the reality of, the fact that when you're trying to really create something and be a force for good of your own will and volition in the world, you're going to be met with so much opposition. But that validates the mission. It shows that you're onto something serious because the best things in life come with opposition. The most meaningful things in life do not come easy. And things that come easy, they're not meaningful, nor powerful, nor do they last. So if you're watching this and you're having one of those moments or one of those days when you're in the service of a higher purpose and you're working on building something, just know that it's necessary. It's good. It's a sign that you're on the right path. If you're not having days like this, if everything is super easy, maybe you need to rethink your mission. You need to rethink if you're on the right path. You need to pick something that's a noble aim, a worthy ideal, and work towards it with suffering. If you're not suffering and having days like this where you're challenged to your core, then are you really doing anything worthwhile? Are you doing anything that's serious? Are you living your life to the potential that is actually worthwhile? And if you're not, then really sit down and think, am I doing the right things? Am I living the life that I was destined to? Am I fulfilling the measure of my creation? Am I using my talents in a way that is serving other people, that's giving me true enriching experiences every day that I can carry with me and share more and more with people as the results and the experiences in my life compound over time? If you can't say those things, if you're not having days where you're staring into the abyss, wondering if it's going to work out, are you actually doing something that anyone's going to care about, that actually matters? The answer is probably no. These days are important. No one talks about them. People are afraid to talk about them. People are afraid to admit that there's days where they stare into the abyss. People are afraid to talk about the moments where they are on the edge of failure. They don't want people to think that they're not doing well. They just want to show you the good of their life. They want to show you the fruit. You can't have the fruit without having a little bit of rain. And rainy days like this, everyone has them. Every successful person you see online has days like this frequently. I think as you become more successful and you compound the results in your business or whatever you're doing, the rainy days become more fewer and far in between. Like it's definitely front loaded when you're starting to try and create, when you're trying to build, you're going to be met with a lot more opposition. I don't have many days like this as much as I used to because of where our business has gone, but hey, I still have them. And so does everybody else that you see online. And if you're scared of that, then stay out of the game. Do not start a business. Do not get into the game if you're not serious. If you can't endure taking ownership over a business that could fail and owning up to what's happening with your business and your employees that you pay, do not get in the game. Don't do entrepreneurship just because you think it's cool or because you want to work less. It pisses me off that people think that entrepreneurship is the fast path to a luxury life where you can live in Bali and do whatever the hell you want. If you actually have a mission and you're building something that you're trying to impact lives and impact businesses, communities, families, and people around you, you're not going to be flaunting the perfect lifestyle all the time. You're going to be in the trenches trying to work and create and lay brick by brick a meaningful structure, something that's going to compound over time and exponentially create more and more value for people in the world. If it's just a lifestyle thing for you, bro, then what the hell are you doing? Build something that matters to people. If it's lifestyle you're after, go move to a third world country next to a beach and just do whatever you want, figure out how to make a little bit of side money and you're good. But if you're trying to build an empire, if you're trying to build kingdoms, if you're trying to build companies, people, individuals, communities, then understand that you will have days like this. They are necessary. And you're going to turn back when you're standing at the top of your empire, looking back on all the lives that you touched, all the people that you served, and you're going to appreciate all the nights like this where you questioned whether or not it would work. Just know that this is a part of the process. This is a part of the journey. No one's coming to rescue you. No one's going to build it for you. You have to be the one who endures the pain, like these painful days. You have to take responsibility for them, be okay with it, be a man, and overcome it and keep building. That's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow when I wake up. Just thought that some of you should know that entrepreneurship is not all sunshine and roses. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of uncertainty. So if you want to get in the game, it's something you're going to have to put up with. If you're already putting up with it, then good for you. Let's keep building. We only have one life. There's literally just this. So let's do everything we can now and make the most of it. Cheers.